So here's a problem that deals with conditional probability. Okay, so let's go through this. So if there are two restaurants, A and B, that receive bad ratings due to poor hygiene, okay, so we have A and B, two restaurants. The probability that a cockroach will be found in a meal in restaurant is 0.088%, okay, whereas the probability that one is found in a meal in restaurant B is 5%. Now Michael, he's going to randomly pick either one restaurant, okay, that's the first step, and then he's gonna have both lunch and dinner there, okay. So here's the question: if he has discovered a cockroach in his lunch, what is the probability that he will also find a cockroach in his dinner? Now, this is a typical conditional probability. But what exactly is this asking for? Okay, so if we first let X be the event that a cockroach is discovered in a meal, okay? Notice that we're not talking about restaurant, okay? We simply say that X is the event that a cockroach is discovered in a meal, okay? So what exactly are we trying to find here, okay? Notice that is conditional probability. Why? Here is the conditional clause. Given that a cockroach is discovered in his lunch, okay? Given that is discovered in his lunch. Now we're trying to find out what is the probability that you also find a cockroach in his dinner, okay? So let's try to write this out. So basically this is asking for probability that X cockroach in the dinner given that X in lunch, okay? Then by using the formula for conditional probability, we get this. The bottom part is probability of the condition, right? Probability that a cockroach is found in a lunch, and the top part is probability that a cockroach is found in a dinner and lunch. Okay, so now before we continue, we have to break down the whole thing, the whole story into different processes. Okay, now think about this. How many processes do we have? So what is the first step? What happened in the beginning is that Michael is going to randomly pick either one restaurant, okay, period. That is the first step. Randomly pick one restaurant, okay. So what you have is this, okay. That is the first step. You're not even considering lunch or dinner. You're considering which restaurant you're picking, right? Since it's random, then you have half and half chance, right? Now what next? Once you've picked your restaurant, you're gonna have both your lunch and dinner there. So that is your second stage and your third stage. Alright? But what exactly that you're gonna consider is what happened during lunch, what happened during dinner. And what we care is whether we found a cockroach or not, right? So we have cockroach, no cockroach. Alright? And the probability are pretty much the same for lunch and dinner for the same restaurant, right? So we have 0.8 chance of finding cockroach here, and this is 0.92, and of course this is also 0.08, etc. Okay, and what goes on the bottom for restaurant B is 0.05 chance and 0.95, okay, etc. Okay, so this is the complete tree diagram that we really need, okay, in order to finish up our problem, okay. So what goes on the bottom in lunch, okay? what we need is pretty much this, and we also need these two routes, okay? So here's the bottom part. 0.5 times 8% plus 0.5 times 5%. Okay, notice that all we care is just cockroach in lunch, okay? But we don't care about dinner, okay? So we don't have to go on, right? Now, how do you find the top part? Top part is find a cockroach in both dinner and also lunch, okay? So here's your route. You go from here to here to here. And the other route is here, here, and here. And so therefore, you get this. Alright? Now, all you need is just the answer here. Okay? Hope this helps.